like shit. Okay, so hello, welcome back to my channel. So this is the last video of my 12 days of Christmas DIYs. So if you haven't seen the other 11 videos, you're gonna go down below right now, do it. I'm watching you do it. So yeah, you're going to go down below and I'm gonna link the playlist, so you have to do it. You have to. I'm watching you. So yeah, and this is a bit different because it's, as you will have noticed by the title, it's Harry Potter based. So yes, I did 5 different Harry Potter DIYs and you are going to see them all, because yes, look at that creepy mask behind there. That comes from Venice. Weird stuff in my room, yay! And that is it. So we'll go into the video. For the first DIY, you're going to need a frame, and I'm just using this like very thick frame, but you can use a normal frame for this. And you need to print something, so I print Mischief Managed, and also some like steps that are the steps from the map they use in Harry Potter. So yeah, I'm just getting the word letters out, so this is gonna take a long time, I swear. And then you're going to put them on the transparent paper. So yeah, here I'm just cutting letters. So when you're all done, it will look something like this. And you want to take your frame and you want to see how much of the transfer paper you're actually going to need. So you're basically going to take a piece of paper and you're going to make sure you have the shape of your frame, and then you're going to simply glue the letters on the frame. So once you're done, it should look something like this, and you can put lights behind it and it will reflect, but I actually leave it like that on my desk. So yeah, I'm super happy of how this came out, because it came out really good, and I'm yeah, happy. So this DIY is super easy. You're just going to need a white candle and a black permanent marker. And you're basically just going to write the word Lumos on the candle. Yeah, so find a good handwriting for this, because you kind of want it to be like Harry Potter style kind of thing. At least that was what I was going for, but I hope it came out that way. So I'm basically just writing the word out, and yeah. and when you're done it should look something like this. So hopefully it came out well enough. And I just put it next to some old looking things because I thought it would be nice there. So it's in the house somewhere. So for the bookmarks, you're going to need to go on internet and download some silhouettes. You're going to need scissors and glue and a thicker cardboard piece. So basically what I did was I went on Pinterest and found some really good pictures, like the one with the 3 heads of Hermione, Ron and Harry. Then I got the Hogwarts logo and then the Hogwarts castle kind of thing, and I love the Hogwarts castle. That came out so well. And basically I am just cutting out these prints I found on the internet, and I'm going to put them on the cardboard piece I got to make them thicker so they aren't actually like papery stuff. So once you cut out like one of the prints, you're going to simply glue it on the cardboard, and this is what I'm doing right now. And then you're going to have to cut it again from the cardboard this time. I love how they turned out. Like seriously, the Hogwarts castle came out so good. I am really proud of it. So yeah, those are my bookmarks. So this one is super easy but time consuming. So you're going to need a pencil and a pin, and then some nail polish if you want to like color it in, but anyway, in the end I didn't color it in. So what you want to do is simply take your pin and you want to kind of carve in the words "I must not tell lies." And yeah, this is so long to do, but anyway, it came out pretty well. I am proud of it because it's super cool. And yeah, that's all. That's it. So the last DIY is pretty complicated, so bear with me. You're going to need some sticks, and mine are like huge kebab sticks. I don't know if you understand what I mean. You're going to need translucent paper, a glue gun, some string, and if you have like that transparent string they use like for fishing, that would be great, and some keys. Now basically what we're going to do is get some translucent paper and we're going to do the wings with it. So you're going to need a piece of paper where you're going to draw a wing, so you have like stencil kind of thing, and basically you're going to cut it out. So I'm going to need 8 of these wings because I have 4 keys. So if you have like more keys, remember you're gonna need 2 wings for each one. So yeah, now I'm just drawing them on the translucent paper, and you're gonna need a small piece of translucent paper. I mean, that little piece I'm using right now was enough for 8 keys and probably for 8 wings, and probably would have been enough for at least another 3. So I'm going to cut these out. And when I'm done cutting, they should look something like this. So just to add something to them, I decided to go with a golden pen and draw the outline of the wing, but this is completely optional. It's just a detail I wanted to put to make them a bit more magical kind of thing. So this is what it looks like now. Now I'm gonna take my glue gun and I'm going to attach two to each key. So this is what I'm doing right now, and that is what the key looks like when it's done. Now you're going to take the wooden thing, so you can literally use like a piece of wood you found in the woods or whatever, or in the park, but I didn't have time to go and look for it, so I just used these, which I had at home, which is really weird because they're like super long pieces of like the kebab sticks, just like 4 times as big. So basically I'm taking 3 because I wanted it to be a bit more thick, and I am using my string to attach them together. So I'm not gluing them or anything, I'm just using my string, going around it a few times until I think it's safe enough, and then I'm doing a knot, and I'm going to do this in different sections of the wooden thing. So yeah, this is what I'm doing right now. I'm just going around until I think it's good enough, and then I'm going to tie a knot. So once you're done, it should look something like that, and you're going to go and do more than one. It takes a lot of time, I assure you, and I'm gonna secure it with some glue. So I'm sure they won't like move or come off or anything. I'm just securing the knots with it. So now you're gonna take the keys and the string, and you're basically going to do the same thing you did to the wood to the key. So you're going to go around it a few times until you think it's secure enough, and then make a knot. This time though, you don't want to like cut any of the excess of the string, because you're going to use it to attach it to the wooden part of the job. So basically you're going to decide a safe length for it. Oh, I'm also securing this with the glue because you want to make sure every knot is good to go, because you don't want to have to wake up in the middle of the night because something fell off. And I assure you that happened to me because it wasn't secured well enough and I woke up at 3 in the morning. So just saying. So then you're gonna cut a long piece of string, and you're basically going to go in one of the middle of the sections we did before and just do the same exact thing we did before, except this time you're gonna tie a knot and you'll have the key hanging down. It's a lot easier than what it seems, I assure you. It's just very long and time consuming, so be aware of that. And once you're done, it should look something like this. I hanged it behind my door and I think it came out really cute. and that is the stick. I just hanged it up, and I assure you, make sure it's really safe because it will fall down if like you don't secure it well enough. Just saying.